People, Wagwan, happy Monday. Is it though? Is it? Depending on what side of the Ruben Amorim in, out, or wiggle all about you were all about, you know? But yeah, it happened. All right? It happened, people. It happened. And yeah, let's see what reports are saying. Let me make sure that my sound is coming. There you go. I think I got sound perfect. Hello, 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 everybody. All right, all right, all right, all right. Manchester United dismiss the 40-year-old Portuguese coach after 14 months, with the team in sixth place on 31 points from 20 Premier League games. Technical director Darren Fletcher. No, it's not really a technical director. Darren Fletcher will take over as an interim boss for the midweek game against Burnley. Yeah, Amorim leaves behind more unified squad with better pressing and set pieces, though names like Oliver Glasner and possibly Ole Gunnar Solskjaer return are already in the frame as the club eyes the next step. All right, people. That is basically where we are. All right. So Fabrizio Romano was saying Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has shown interest in taking Manchester United job as a caretaker manager, regardless of contract length. Man United they're taking their time to assess candidates. Darren Fletcher will be interim. All right. So we know that. Okay. People, as you're coming in, make sure you smash that like. Yeah. So, yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy, but that is the club that we love dearly. But they happen to have a board that is, full of jokers, right? They are incompetent, right? They don't know what they're doing. They're learning on the job. It is a disgrace, really. It is a disgrace, right? And basically, we have seen that with this board, if you call them out, you're out, right? Ragnick did it. He was gone, all right? Now, Ruben, just to name a few, right? Gone, right? He called them out because, you know what? I don't blame Ruben, man. Ruben was promised things, right? He was promised things and the board decided not to honor it, all right? Ruben Amorim did not want to come in to the team, to join the team until that summer, right? He said, listen, man, I have a good thing going on here with Sporting. Let me chill over here, win this title, and then I will see you all in the summer. Barada was like, nah, it's now or never, man, because you are our guy. Because we are Manchester United, if you don't come, we'll go ahead and get somebody else. They twisted the guy's arm to bring him here, knowingly. After they did their whole scouting, after they did the whole, due diligence on this guy, Ruben Amorim, they still went out there and got him. Because Ineos and Barada, they wanted, Ineos, Barada, and all of them, they wanted to come up with their own style of play, So that's why they went to this guy. Knowing clearly the players that we have that have sacked a whole bunch of managers cannot, or they don't fit this profile at all, right? Pure incompetence. But yeah, let me say hi to some people here. Who do we have? I have I love Juice World. What up? Welcome. Kinedarn. What up? Welcome. I remember. Yeah. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. People, make sure you smash a like. All right, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And my name is Luther. This is Man United Central. And this is, your reaction. You guys let me know how you feel about Ruben Amorim, right? Were you in, out, or you were just, what? It is what it is. It was bound to happen, right? Of course, you say it was bound to happen after what he said. Yeah, after what he said, we kind of all knew, like, okay, it's crazy. But yeah, congratulations. Is it your birthday or something? 12. Wow, that's crazy. Congrats. But one thing I noticed that was very interesting, especially with Ruben Amorim, that dressing room liked him, man. It was yesterday. Happy birthday, my man. Happy birthday. Big up to you, man. Big up. 12 years old. That's what's up. Good stuff. Damien, you're back in 2008. How good was Ronaldo? Ronaldo was amazing, man. It was yesterday. Okay. AKS 97. Good night, folks. Love is in the house. What up? Kenny Fan TV. What up, my brother? Hope you're well. The timing of the sack was wrong. Yeah. We are literally just 3 points off fourth place. Yes. Isn't it crazy? 3 points. And we're playing Burnley, right? We go out there, we smash Burnley. We'll go fourth because Liverpool plays on Thursday, I think, right? So, yeah. But of course, people, make sure you say happy birthday to Kenny Darn. He had a birthday yesterday, 12 years old, man. That's what's up. Blessings to everybody. Yep. Kenny, in your scumbags, absolutely, man. So Jim is a huge liar. Yeah. No, he's he's gonna get the 3 years because this is we don't perform miracles. Remember that video, right? He did that interview. Yeah, we don't perform miracles. We if you look at Sir Alex, if you look at Arteta and all this stuff, right? Lying, man. I mean, dude, it's crazy, right? But of course, just the fact that he called them out, they couldn't take that. They couldn't take it. They were like, nah, ain't gonna happen. Apparently, Sir Jim was fuming after what your boy said. Of course, you can imagine. Didn't you win the Premier League in 2008? I believe Damien Mungula, if I'm not mistaken, 2008. Yeah. Kenny Fan Fletcher ball against City and Arsenal. Give me a break. Listen, but from what we hear is Fletch may probably just take on just the one game, or it could be like game after game kind of thing. But I think so far it could just be that Burnley game, and then after that someone else takes over. I don't know who's that someone else gonna be. If it's gonna be Kariki, if it's gonna be Ole, because Ole is open to coming back. So I don't know if they want to bring Ole Bull back. It's one of those. People, make sure you smash a like, man. The Flash 13, Ole at the wheel until the summer. He'd get us Champions League football. Yeah, I mean, same thing. Even if they backed Ruben, maybe Ruben would have been able to get us Champions League football as well. Fish, what up? Fish and chips. Sorry, just got on thoughts on Amorim saga. Listen, Fish and Chips Productions. What up, man? Make sure you smash a like, hit the subscribe, people. My name is Luther. If you are new, welcome. Good to have you here. Zimmerman, Ornstein just posted. Ange Postecoglou will be the manager. Yeah, never. Never. Tony, what's going on, man? Man, yeah. Our boy Ruben Amorim has left the building, people. Ruben Amorim has left the building. But it was nice to see him out there with a smile. There were some pictures with a smile on his face. But it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, the Flash, Damien Ronaldo, the better player in first. Well, yeah, Muhammad. Hello, what up? What up? Bring Ole back. Listen, Ole. Yeah, I mean it would be. It would be man. It would be crazy though. I'm really curious to see how Fletcher is going to line up. But it kind of sad, man. Muhammad, I'm good. I'm good, my man. I'm good. I'm good. Hope you're well. Um, yeah, man. So let's go. Pulp Fiction. I mean, only good as your last result. Yeah, last result. We played a Leeds. It wasn't the worst result. We went there, got a point, and rolled out. Uh, he wasn't sacked because of the results. Yeah, he wasn't. It was definitely not the results. Ruben Amorim was sacked because of calling out the board and everybody else, right? Sacked because of he pissed off Wilcox. Yeah, in an interview. Yep, yep, exactly. That's what they did. Because if it was results, man, we have had some terrible results. They could have let him go way back when. But dude called them out, and they were like, "No, we're not gonna have it. Let him go." People smash the like button. Tap the like button, please. Thank you. How did you get detected? Yeah, man. Muhammad, he got sacked this morning, 10 a.m. British time, local time, GMT. There you go. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, man. They announced it that he was let go with immediate effect. If I can find Ornstein Bomber, what Ornstein said, basically, yeah, man, they said, you know what? They had an interview or something like that, and they let him go. If I can find the statement, I'll look for it. But yeah, let's see. He won 15 in 14 months, 1 win per month. Don't care why he was sacked. He needed to be sacked. The Flash. Oh yeah. I mean, listen. Record. Yeah, he did not have a good record, right? He definitely did not have a good record. But if you were sacking him for results, they had other opportunities to do that, right? So, yeah, Fletcher better be our Arteta. That's another thing, though. You can never know, man, because Fletcher. I mean, I did not. I was watching the Devils podcast with Ornstein, not Ornstein, Andy Mitten, Talk of the Devils podcast. They were talking about it, and then he was explaining how Fletcher is apparently he's a football, like a geek kind of guy, right? He will travel to Spain to watch games and stuff like that. He knows a lot about football tactics and all these things, right? And he really knows those players right there at Carrington. He knows each and every one of them like deeply, like he knows their families and what they like to do and all this stuff, right? So he's that kind of guy. He takes a lot of effort to know the players and everything else that's going on around him. So I'm curious what he's gonna how is he gonna be able to play, what he can get out of those players, right? And of course, we heard that Mano is back, right? Mano is back, I think, in training. Ruben Amorim, no, Bruno is back. Who else? Who else is back in training? Mason Mount. So again, he's going to be able to deploy a really decent team against Burnley, right? Most likely, he's not for sure going to play a back three, so he's going to go with the back four, right? Stewie, it happened, man. Stewie is a happy man. Stewie said, it's Christmas for me twice in less than a month. I know, man. Hey, Stewie, when it happened, I knew, you'll be one that would be enjoying this day because you were calling for it. Yeah, the Flash. We need Pep, not Arteta. Let's go. Sally, what up, my man? Well. Boys, ready for it all to happen again? People, Sally is giving you a question there, man. Are you ready for it to happen all over again? For us to be taken to this on this trip. We're gonna have, we're gonna bounce back. We're gonna play well, and then it's gonna get to a point where this board, they're not gonna be, they're gonna do the same thing again, and then it's gonna be the same cycle. So now, it could very well be that the next manager, whoever they sign, they're gonna make sure that he's a yes man kind of manager, where they won't have any type of input as far as players. So they're gonna get this person, say, hey, you're just gonna be a coach. We're gonna give you the players. That kind of, because from what we hear, Ruben Amorim had, a lot of influence and input on the signings and stuff like that. So going forward, maybe they're gonna get rid of that and say, hey, if you want to be a manager, a coach, you're going to be straight up coach, and then we just supply you with the players. You do your thing, Just like I think Maresca was like that at Chelsea, if I'm not mistaken, and he did not like that. So it could be that, and maybe that will work out. They'll, the person will come in, they'll just coach. It's interesting. There's only one Pep, mate. Yeah, there you go. I'm ready, Sally. Yeah, me too, man. I'm ready. Yeah, I'm just ready to see how we line up, right? I'm ready to see a familiar, I guess, formation, back four, and then we go for it. I mean, it's kind of bittersweet kind of thing, right? I feel bad for the guy, but that's football. And of course, you can feel bad for Ruben, but he's leaving with 15 million in his pocket as a thank you. It's not a bad day, That's why he was out there pictured with his wife, taking a nice stroll, smiles, saying hello to photographers. I don't know if you saw that clip. The photographer was like, "Thank you, Ruben," and all that. So yeah, Pulp Fiction. Berlin was crazy, by the way. Luther just made it. Oh, yeah. How was it? Out of live yesterday. Nice. So I feel like let's go. I feel like we will be having same conversation in a few months. Yeah, Sally, we will. I would bet against you, Sally. There you go. Tyler and Jack Fletcher in the midfield with Kobe Mainu. Nah, man, it's not going to happen. I don't think we're going to see those, the Tyler and Jack Fletcher a lot, right? Because they're not ready. That midfield is going to be Casemiro, Mainu, right? Casemiro, Mainu, and then you have maybe Bruno as a 10 right there, all right? Ideally, once Brian Mbumo comes back, Mbumo leads the line, and then you have Cunha on the left, and then you have Ahmad on the right. Woo. I mean, that won't be a bad front four right there. You have Bruno playing in his favorite position, and then you have Cunha on the left, Ahmad on the right. Up top, you got Mbumo, man, and then your midfield, you have of Kobe Mainu, Casemiro. Back four of Licha, and maybe Delective when he comes back. And then you have Luke Shaw, left back. And then Mazraoui as a right back. That's not a bad team. Oh, man. Let's see. Tyler, Jack, and Darren Fletcher in the midfield. That's first. Father. Oh, yeah, that's funny, I guess. I predict 2 or 3 games of the bounce. Fans start moaning about someone being dropped because he didn't beat someone. Yeah, you know how we are. Exactly, right? That is how we are. Fletcher, midfield pivot. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Tyler Jack, yep. Stewie says, I want Andoni Iriola. But to get him, I think those guys, you'll be in the summer, right? I don't think we can get the main targets now, unless you want to go for the ones who are already out there, like the Marescas, the Xavi, you know. But apparently, you know, Wilcox and Ineos, they want to get someone Premier League proven kind of thing, right? So that's why we hear your boy Glasner right up there as a list of managers, you know. But of course, Areola, yeah, he'll be a good one too, man. Yeah, I can't. Stewie, can he? You no. Areola winless in 11 games. Yeah, you know, Areola this season, of course, he's kind of struggling a little bit, right? But he's a really good coach, man. He's a really good coach. I rate him. I rate him. Um, you're daft to think replacing the manager would improve the whole club. No, it won't. Yeah. Uh, boy got paid. Yeah, man. He got paid. You know, he knew exactly what he was doing. You know, he could see it was going to happen. So he said, you know what? I'm going to say it, right? It is what it is. I'm going to put it out here, knowing that, hey, man, these guys, they're going to have to let me go, right? He did say, I am not going to quit. Yeah, my man got paid. You know, so now, you know, Ineos, they have to pay him. But apparently the payoff, it can be paid in installments, right? So they don't have to pay the entire 15 million now. They can come up with an agreement on how much you pay. They can apparently, Ben Jacobs was saying with that 15 that he's owed, they can agree something that he can continue getting salary like every week or whatever until his contract ends. Or if before then, if another club comes and signs Ruben, then an agreement can be done where some of those payments can be kind of, reduced or something like that. So there's a way to pay it. I know they didn't write the entire 15 million check today, but he's paid. You know, let's see. The club is rotten from the top. Yeah, man, the club is absolutely rotten, man. Who will? Let's see. Alex Vibes 9066. Who will be top boy of Manchester United? No. Spo. What about Fletcher in charge? We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. I'm really curious about Fletcher because Fletcher has been around the block, you know, for a while, so he knows that club inside out. He knows all the players very well, you know. So it's gonna be interesting. Apparently, the under 21 coach may be joining him to help him out. I forgot the guy's name. Let's see. Sally reminds me of a manager's go to meetings for ages, but somehow don't change anything at all in the process. Yeah, man. Stewie, we never had a new manager bounce under Ruben Amorim. We didn't. Yeah. Because again, I'm thinking we did not get the new manager bounce because the guy came in and he's playing a completely different style, right? The players had to learn it. But had we gotten maybe a back four manager, 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3, whatever, maybe would have gotten it because it would be a formation that these players are familiar with. I don't know, right? But I know we're gonna get a bounce with Fletcher, for sure. We're gonna go on a little bit of a run, and who knows, Fletcher or Ollie could be one of the people who get this guy a haircut. You know, who knows? Who knows, man? So you guys are open to bring Ollie back because Ollie is open to come back. I mean, it doesn't matter how long the contract is or the salary, he will come back, right? Let's see. The guy Ruben Amorim, exactly the former Chelsea manager, Andres. No, Andres Villas-Boas. No. Yeah. Let's go. Official Sataru. What up, my man? Hope you're well. We are such a Mickey Mouse club. The one Glasner who also plays it with a 3-4-3. What would be the point? Yeah, that Glasner thing. I was watching Stephen Howson. He was saying that it could be a tough sell because you sack a manager who plays the same formation, you bring Glasner who does the same thing, you know, right? And this is a formation like a lot of people don't like. But again, from a lot of folks, what they're saying is Glasner actually prefers like a 4-4-2. The only reason he's playing with a 3-4-3 is because of the player profile that he has at Crystal Palace. So, that could be the way for Ineos to sell it. People smash a like if you haven't done so already. Nobody wants Glasner. It's just speculation. Okay, we'll see. Let's see. Official Sataro. Oh, Andoni Iraola or Unai Emery. Bring back Ole. So that's Sataru. Miss Boldy. Bring back Ten Hag. That's funny. Enrique. AKS is saying Van Gaal, Jose, Ole, Ragnick, Ten Hag, Amorim all play total different style of football from each other and from United. Yeah. The board is clueless in the direction they need to go as a football club. That's according to AKS, right? Now, from that point, what's his name? Gary Neville had said something that, Man United need to go back to the drawing board. Man United meaning like Ineos them. They need to figure out or go back. He called out this video. I think it was Brian Robson. He did a video explaining the Man United way of playing football, right? Free flowing, attacking football, front foot, that kind of thing, right? Gary was saying that Ineos need to forget this whole thing of trying to change the way we play, right? Find a manager who can play, that type of football, Man United type of football, all right? Instead of taking these hipster managers and try to come in with all these different formations. So I don't know what they're gonna do, but I thought that was a interesting point. Man City is way better. Okay, do you think Arsenal gonna win? Arsenal, they're looking good, man. Zimmerman, they're looking good. They have a really good team, resilient team. So we're gonna see. This could be their year because Man City looks like I don't think they'll be catching them, right? Well, unless Arsenal does an Arsenal thing. Liverpool, not anywhere close. Aston Villa, yeah, they're kind of close, but who knows? Stewie, no. I love Ole as a club legend, but there is no need to bring him back. I hear you. As a caretaker manager, that's when you bring him back. But again, you bring these guys back, and then they go on this crazy run, and then people are they're gonna want him to stay. And then after 18 months from now, when things are not working out, people will be like, sack him, sack Ollie, sack Fletcher, Carricky, same thing again, which is pretty crazy. At this point, donate the whole club to a charitable foundation. I know, right? Mr. Barca, what up, my man? Hope you're good. People, Tony the Great just dropped the link for the Discord. Please get that link. Jump on the Discord, man. Fans won't like Tuchel. Eventually, not the attacking football they want. Now, the whole idea of Tuchel, Unai Emery, right? Those guys won't come in as coaches. They would want to come in as managers, right? Right? And who was saying this? I think it was Goldbridge was saying this, right? Which I think it was a good point. Ineos may want to, they want to bring in a coach, right? They don't want to bring in a manager because then you bring in a manager, the manager would want some input on the players that they bring in. And Tuchel, I think at Chelsea, that was one of the issues he had. Bumping heads with the board. Unai Emery has he has a lot of control at Aston Villa right now. He has money. I don't know Of course, when Man United come calling, yeah, he may come, but again, he would want some kind of control on what players they bring in. Now, I don't know, right? Same thing if it if Conte comes in, Conte is going to bump heads with the board. So I don't know if this board wants a manager like that, because if they could not deal with Ruben Amorim, right, who really, he's young, he hasn't really won a lot, but if you bring in these established managers, man, yeah, it's going to be tough. So yeah, Sally, fans won't like to show Ange ball better than Glasner. Give him 2 seasons guaranteed trophy. Yeah. So we need to care about the league, not FA Cup. There you go. That's a good point. Yeah, Sally. AKS. Yeah, I said that the video is net 15 years. Yeah. Mr. Barca, Luther, we just got. Yeah, man. I saw that. Cancelo, man. Cancelo for Barca. Yeah, man. Big up to you guys, because he's a baller. He's a baller for sure. On that right-hand side, yeah. I don't know how you guys figured out his salary, Barca, because I know you all don't have money. I guess you pulled the lever or something. But yeah, that's a good loan right there. As long as when we go to back 4, the fan base doesn't start playing player FC again, and Ineos pick a good manager, back him by. My worry is we are going to waste 2 windows again because we are not prepared. Good point. Right? Good point. Sally, we're not prepared because with the back 4, you may need to get some wingers or something, right? Yeah, that's going to be tough. We're definitely not prepared. So United is run like a dictatorship. Piss off the wrong guy and you are out of here. Yep, pretty much. You piss him off, or you can piss him off behind closed doors. I think that may be okay. But if you come out, you do a Maresca, you do an Amorim, or you do a Ragnick open heart surgery and stuff, yeah, they don't want to hear that, man. They don't want to hear that. So keep it behind closed doors if you want to keep your job. Cancelo said he would take almost any paycheck for Barca, plus Al Hilal had to pay a bit of. Oh, okay. That's good. You keep jumping my chat. Noah Johannes, man, why am I jumping your chat, man? Okay, let me look. I think you're pulling my leg. Oh, Noah Johannes, my bad. What I told you last time, you should get England manager after World Cup, Thomas Tuchel. Oh, okay. Sorry. Noah Johannes is the guy, Ruben Amorim, exactly the former Chelsea manager, Andre Villas-Boas. I read that one. What else did I miss? Okay, I think I'm caught up, Noah. But yeah, Thomas Tuchel. I mean, after the World Cup, yeah, that it's gonna be kind of late, man. We need someone here, right, early doors this summer when the window opens. The person comes in. They're there for the preseason. They're there for, the players that they want and stuff like that. But of course, now we're signing players for the club, not necessarily for the manager. But it would be nice to have the manager in on time, not after the World Cup. But they did interview Thomas Tuchel, Ineos, so they do like him, right? They do like him. So yeah, we need a choice by March, April latest. Yeah, exactly. That whole waiting for him is it's too late. March, April, as you said, latest. Boom, boom. We have an idea who's coming. We start working. But yeah. But yeah, man. I can imagine though, with Fletcher, who really doesn't have a lot of experience. It's one of those like I wonder when he was told. How did he? Was he scared, or was he like, man, yeah, this is it. This is my chance. Um, because definitely this dude does not have any experience. Um, Maybe they bring in someone else to kind of help him out. So that's why maybe they may consider the whole Ole thing because Ole has been around before. We need a transfer plan with manager before season ends. Yep, 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 yep. Facts. Um, Tracer 1855. If they couldn't handle Amorim having a bit back for failing him, then why would they want Tuchel when it fell apart between himself and Chelsea's ownership? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tuchel is not going to be easy. You know, Tuchel will come in demanding certain things, right? Because Tuchel is going to come in and say, "Hey, man, I've won Champions Leagues. You know my resume. For my by then, if he comes in, he's what former England manager and all this stuff. Yeah, I don't think this board can handle Tuchel, man. Get none of those. Yeah, but yeah, man, it's just it's crazy to see how this club is, especially this board, right? They go say, hey, best in class. You know, they wait for dude Ashworth from Newcastle. They pay the money to get him out early. He comes in, he tells them how it is, he gets the boot, right? Because he did. Ashworth told them, dude, we should not get Amorim because he will not work with this system, right? With the players that we have, and kicked him out. So because he called them out, and now they go and get Ruben Amorim. Now they sack him. Yeah. Tracer says it's a cycle. Blame the manager. Sack, promise of dreams. Go a few months, sack. No manager fixes this when it isn't the manager's fault. Facts, my man. Yeah. Vicious cycle, man. Being a Man United fan, man, we get put on this emotional roller coaster, which is not fun. It gets tiring, man. It gets tiring. Mr. Barca, he knows how to get scrappy team going. Mauricio Pochettino or Carlo Ancelotti, both are free after the World Cup. Noah Johannes. Yeah, Poch is another one who, yeah, of course, if you approach Poch, will come. Don Carlo, yeah, but again, you bring any of those guys, they want to be managers, not coaches, right? I think in the league now, I think is Pep a coach at Man City or a manager? I believe he's a manager because it's Pep, right? Maybe Pep and Unai Emery, they are the managers, but the rest, I'm thinking it's just coaches. Aloha, we need a manager before World Cup, not after. Yep, absolutely. I laugh. It becomes depression now. Yeah. Diogo Simeone. Ooh, man, I like him. That energy that he gives you. Yeah. They'll hire a yes man. Absolutely. Head coach. Yep. Not anyone with the spine. Look at Chelsea and Ineos want to be Chelsea 2.0. Pep is manager. Arteta is a manager, etc. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like the Chelsea model. They went ahead and got a Man United fan to be their manager. Yeah, that kind of thing. Because Chelsea, that's their model. And Sir Jim likes the Chelsea model. Being a Chelsea fan and all. That's how they will go. But the thing is, Sally, he isn't defensive as he used to be, but nobody watches the league anymore. 5 goals on Madrid, by the way. Okay. Yeah. People, again, smash that like, man, if you haven't done so already. If you're new, my name is Luther. This is Man United Central. Listen, let us know how you're feeling, man. Ruben Amorim is gone. Unbelievable, right? Unbelievable, man. But you know, sometimes things happen for a reason, right? We're gonna get to experience a new shiny toy. You know, someone who maybe is gonna come in and play a football that we understand, we're used to, and you know, we go for it. Mr. Mark said, yeah, if he is up for another challenge, I'd welcome it. Diogo Simeone, oh yeah. What is almost 12 years at the club? I think he needs to move on. Yeah, Diogo Simeone, man. Yeah, I would definitely like that dude. Why? Listen, Mr. Barca, you sound like you want him to leave because he's giving you guys some problems, right? Diogo Simeone is becoming a problem, right? Every year, you know, he's going to give you a run for your money. Is that why you want to get rid of him? You say, hey, listen, man, go out there and find another challenge, right? Reports are saying that, according to Sam Lockhurst, the majority of Manchester United players are unhappy with the sacking of Ruben Amorim. Well-placed sources say Amorim was popular with the players and retained the backing of most of the squad members. Yeah. Dude, I don't think I've seen the number of thank you, boss, good luck, boss, those messages on X like I've seen when Ruben Amorim left, man. Like all these players, man, I think all of them sent in the messages, which is pretty cool to see. Let's see. Teresa, how many times does this have up to him before people realize no manager fixes this? It's just going to get worse. Anyone who might have been able to change for the better was sacked. Yeah, I mean, the club is rotten, you know. To fix it is to get rid of the Glazers, Ineos, Sir Jim, get rid of all of them. I don't know how that will happen, and then just start over. You know, that's why a lot of us, you know, we wanted that Saudi money to come in and, you know, clear the debt, fresh start, you know. Let's go. Okay. Sporting KC. Edits, what up? Name your soccer player for edit. Ahmad Diallo. Noah. Okay. Who do you have in your mind? Where, as a manager? Man, at this point, I haven't even really, thought about it like that. But yeah, man, give me a Riola. Who else? I'm worried about Xavi. If Xavi was to come, apparently he has been reading, learning English, learning the Premier League. A lot of those reports, apparently, they're from his agent side. But Fabrizio also said, like, listen, if Man United make the call, Xavi will come. I'm worried that he doesn't have that experience, whatever, for the Premier League. So, I mean, man, just bring in a Glasner. I really don't care at this point, man. Just, we're going to be back here again, you know? So, yeah. Diego Simeone is 11 points behind Barca. Okay. Oh, okay. It became a power struggle with he went back to back three at Wolves out of spite. That's the time they must have had a run-in. Yeah. I remember reading that. Yeah. Because the guy was like, listen, man, you're not going to force me to change my philosophy. That is not how I play. All right? I know you're a sporting director. Do your job. All right. My job is to handle this team. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. He didn't want to cave in because he said, you know what? Okay, fine. Let's play ball. I'll change. I'll adapt. With the back four. But yeah, it was a power struggle for real. Uh, 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 but yeah, people, make a prediction, man. Who do you think is going to be the next manager? Could it be a manager out there that nobody's really talking about? Boom, we hear someone from, I don't know, some league, right? But apparently Maresca, I forgot about it. Maresca and Wilcox, I think they work together at Man City, right? So that he could be one that they're looking at as well because, again, they know him. Yeah, so. But I don't know. Moesca doesn't really excite me like that, man. Yeah, he has won a trophy or a couple of trophies, but it's not one of those you're like, yeah, man, Moresca, let's get him. Nah. Um, we should be renamed Slobhead United FC to honor our honors. Yep, yep. Imagine bringing back a back three manager, and then people moan about playing a back three. He was gotten assumption it's supported. Yeah, yeah. That's what I was saying. Tracer. Um, what's the name? Glasner. He does play with a back three, but apparently it's not his favorite formation. He likes to play with the back four, but he's only doing that because of the profile of players that he has at Palace. So he may come back, and since he knows how to play with the back three, and we have been playing with the back three, slowly he may transition them to a back four, and it may work out. All right. For 10 years, they've been at fault. Yeah, that's true, AKS. Mr. Brasa, next week, we just randomly see Enzo Moesca as a manager. Listen, man, I would not be surprised, man. I would not be surprised. Once he knew Semenyo, etc., fell through, he knew it wasn't gonna last. Notice he never got any first choice targets. Yeah, he never. That's another thing too, because this guy knew, okay, he survived the finishing 15th thing, which was a disgrace. So he knew, I don't have time at this club. The noises they're loud, and I need someone to come in who's ready. That's why he wanted Watkins. He wanted Martinez as goalkeeper. He wanted those players who are ready to go. But yeah, it didn't happen. Official Sataru, Moesca is rat. Talking to other teams while employed by Chelsea. He will be talking to Liverpool 2 weeks after taking the United job. That's interesting. Yeah, that was interesting though. Like the way, I don't know what are the rules when you're a manager talking to other clubs. I mean, yeah, I guess it was probably one of those, like they hit him up and say, hey man, listen, the Man City job, it may come available. Will you be interested? Hypothetically, that is, And then the guy probably say, you know what, listen, man, I worked at Man City. I wouldn't mind going back there, blah, 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 blah. But of course, he probably felt that was the chance of a lifetime to go out there at Man City, all right? And of course, he was ready. He did not like the way he was being treated at Chelsea. So, yeah. Interesting stuff, man. To see those two gone pretty close together. I wonder if Moresca hit up Ruben. Say, hey, Ruben, man. Yo, I just heard, man. Hey, it's okay, man. It's okay. Right? Sometimes you have to do what you got to do. You got to call out this lot. Okay? Oh, man. Ruben wants in midfield. Yeah, Ruben wanted midfield. We got two tens. He wanted a center forward in Jokeres or Watkins. He got Sheshko. Yeah. He wanted Emmy. He got Lamans. Um he was sacked from the first transfer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. I guess. Thracia, I hope Amorim goes to a big club. Imagine Man City. They did talk to him, right? I think Man City. There were some reports Man City did talk to him, and then wins the league with the back three. So you can watch all. Yeah, that'll be interesting. I heard that Benfica job may be coming available. You know, he may be taking over from his former mentor, Mourinho. It doesn't look like he's doing very well over there at Benfica. So that job may be opening up soon, and he'll be back uh, in Portugal league where it's comfortable. I'm not tempering if he can contacts them. Yeah, it's not. It's not tampering if he contacts them. Oh, okay, okay. Gotcha, Sataru. AKS is saying that, listen, then in December, it was revealed that yet again we are inquiring about another damn number 10 in Semedo. I know, AKS. Clueless, undeserving, and underqualified idiots in charge. Yes, 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 yes. Maresca to Amorim, welcome to Millionaire Club. Yep. Pay that money, man. You're going to hire them, and then you're going to sack them, and then you're going to pay them off. Yeah, Sataru is saying Ruben looked happy walking with his wife. Yeah, man. Dude, I will be happy, man. Listen, you're out there walking around. You don't have to deal with the stress of Manchester United with 15 million in your pocket. Come on. Yeah. He looked chilled, man. He looked chilled. If Amorim goes to City, City got a new fan right here. Uh-oh, AKS. My God. I think AKS, you're going to be a fan undercover. You know? I know. That'll be crazy, though. Sporting man going to Benfica. Yeah, the scenes will be crazy. Right? Doesn't he have some kind of history with Benfica? I don't remember. I think he does some kind of history there. I love to see him, his redemption arc. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I think, listen, this guy, the only thing is, of course, his style of play is very niche. You got to get him those players. If he goes somewhere where he has proper wing backs who can do the job, um, you know, he may be able to flourish. You know, Man United with this clueless board of ours, they knew they didn't have the money to get him his players, but they still went ahead and got him. You know, which is kind of mad. Genuinely believe he do a great at Man City. Remember how he beat Pep and built a monster team at Sporting? Oh yeah, dude, this guy, he's a good coach or manager, right? He understood our issues through and through at Man United. He knew how to fix it. He knew what that we needed to do. He just needed to be backed. He just needed to be backed. But I guess that's not how we roll. He played for Benfica. Oh, he played for Benfica even against United. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, that there's a game that he faced Sir Alex. I remember that now. Yeah, Sally, I would have been puffing on a cigar for the cameras. Oh, nice. Yeah, man, 15 mil. Shoo. This man gave up time with his family and little kids during Christmas to come to work for the Ebenezer Scrooge of English football. Oh my God. Yeah, man. He gave up all of that because he believed in the project. You know, he wanted to see this team win. You know, and you can see the players really liked him, man. Chelsea and Man United downfall needs to be studied. Benvor. his. People, if you are new, make sure you hit the subscribe button, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let us know how you're feeling, people. Let us know how you're feeling. Are you happy? He's gone, finally. We're done with him. Oh, you're sad. No judgment here, man. I'm kind of sad that he's gone. I'm gonna go first. I'm sad he's gone because again, it means that we're going through this whole cycle again. It is annoying, right? Sucker lucka, boom, boom. Fletcher twins are going to run the midfield now. I don't think so. I don't think the Fletcher kids are going to run the midfield, man. Because Fletcher is going to want to go with something that is proven, right? He's not going to risk playing his kids and then it all goes to shite. So we're going to see Casemiro, we're going to see Meno in that midfield. He's going to definitely put in trial tested. Chelsea is miles ahead of us. Oh yeah, Chelsea they're putting money, man. They're putting money. Ben Voorhees, our clubs will not succeed for the next 5 years, at least. I don't think. No consistency at the club. Terrible owners. Really, really sad. Yeah, man. And for the board, Barada and them wanted to win the Premier League by 2028, and we are very close to Champions League football. You don't want to back the guy because by you sacking him, you're restarting the whole cycle again because it's not guaranteed that we're going to be able to push on. It could go really bad by bringing in Fletch or whoever else, and then we go back down because right now it looks like they've written off the season, right? So it's kind of mad. Ineos, I need to clarify systems and expectations are clear before appointment of full commitment. Yeah. But when I say I agree, Chelsea is head. I think United currently has a better player. To be honest, Chelsea has like 100 players, man. Reservoir will be a good manager. I think he will do all right over there. Is it Rosennoir? He is rated as one of those young managers. Of course, he comes in as a yes man, so he's going to be able to deal with the Chelsea hierarchy with no issues. Amorim was our Arteta, 100%. I agree with that. Good one that was saying right there. Yeah. Rosennoir will just be another scapegoat for our site owners and director. Okay. He's young, so we'll see. Garnacho will be so happy right now, like like what guy's player is. I know, right? Yeah. Reece James is miles ahead of Dalot. Oh my God, come on. Yeah, 100%. And sure. Reece James is a baller, man. You can invest money, but let's not forget context, right? They spend for profit. Yeah, they like to flip those players, right? And they do have a team that is willing to buy all their players in Arsenal. So yeah, they micromanage to keep players' value up. They won't win the league like this, and their model won't seemingly change for a while. Yeah, exactly. So, but the thing is, the whole idea of flipping players, that is what Sir Jim likes, right? That model, because he wants to do that. That's why we're signing all these young players, instead of really what we need is players who are experienced, ready to go now and try to get us that Premier League trophy. I feel we should play Mbumo and Ahmad left and right, have Cunha to compete with Bruno and Šeško in the middle. Okay. Hey, I like that. I was thinking more of the Mbumo up top, and then you have Cunha on the left, and then Ahmad on the right wing, and then you have Bruno right there sitting on the 10. Uh, JP Swift, this will really not end well for Man United. Yeah, it's already looking peak, man. OG mid Diagoro. Glory, Man United. Yeah, man. Glory, Man United, man. Mazraoui will bench Dalot from now. Yeah, absolutely. Mazraoui comes back, Dalot gets the bench. But again, all these managers who come in, they like Dalot, man. They like him. So I don't know. Dogu will compete with Shaw. Yep. Sheshko rotation and off the bench. Oh, yeah. Okay, I hear you, Sally. Yeah, Sheshko rotation, yeah. Saka like a boom boom. So got fired because he stood against the board and not because of the form, right? Oh, yeah, pretty much. Because if it was because of the form or how bad the results were, yeah, he could have been gone a long time ago. He stood up and, said it out, said what he felt. And the board was like, nah, it ain't going to happen, man. Ain't going to happen. You're out of here. Amorim was so happy after being sacked. I was shocked. Listen, you can imagine he knows he's going to get paid. The stress level. Apparently, Ruben Amorim, when he was leaving Carrington, him and his crew, you can see them like laughing and smiling. Like everybody was kind of relaxed. I bet they all knew it was coming, so they must have prepared themselves mentally. Racer, he wasn't fired for result. Yep. Licha, Yoro, Maguire, Heaven, Delight, all battling for 2 spots. Yeah. That is going to be tough right there, right? That's going to be tough because I'm thinking your starter, it's going to be Delight and Licha, right? So that will kind of, the battle will be nice there. You got Maguire, you got Heaven, who has been incredible. So interesting stuff, man. I want to see if Licha and Delict can work. Yes. Me too. Because Licha has been playing well, man. May he stay healthy. There were questions about certain results. The relationship broke down. Yeah, because they are not back in his system, and he had to say it and be spiteful. Yeah. He was like, listen, man, you all knew how I played. All right? I'm not going to sit here and change and bend to your will. I am Ruben Amorim. All right? I play with the back 3. I believe Wolves' back 3 was the purpose. Yeah. Luke Shaw has got 6 managers. Hey, Sakalaka Boom Boom, that is such a disgrace, man. Luke Shaw, 6 managers, dude. I mean, how do you look at yourself in the mirror? You're like, yo, man, I got 6 managers sacked. Dalot 5. Disgrace. Yeah. Maguire, Bruno 4. My God. I mean, dude, all these guys, they need to look at themselves in the mirror and be like, yo, man, this cannot happen. Rashford survived 6. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. It's mad, man. It is mad that, and only at United, man, this type of things happen. Because we've had 10 managers, I think, post Sir Alex Ferguson. You can see, some people may say that this Manchester United manager's job is cursed. 10 managers, that's a lot. But yeah. But anyway, people, listen, man, we're going to end it here, man. It's been an hour therapy session. Tomorrow, we're going to get a press conference, I think, with Darren Fletcher, right, for the Burnley game, which will be interesting. I know Fletcher, according to Andy Mitten, he can handle himself very well on a press conference. So we're going to see that. I don't know if we're going to get like Barada or Wilcox come out to explain things, or they're just going to hide. They're going to let Fletcher face all those questions himself on the presser, which would be a disgrace. Really, it's not going to be fair for the guy to face these questions. But we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. But it's just another day at Man United, man. It's just another day at Man United. Drama, drama, drama. But anyway, people, I'm out of here. It's been great. Take care, everybody. Stay blessed. I'll see you all on the next one. All right. Peace.